Oh, trying to reconnect. Oh no, it's live. It's live. Okay, right. It's live. I just have to get it up on my Facebook page. Just takes a little while to start on Facebook. There I am. I'm live. Gotta press play. Kinda. Oh, there we are. Oh, I need to turn the sound off. It's a bit choppy. I need to turn my own sound off.
It's choppy, so maybe I should go out.
There we go. There we go. I don't want to see me. Let's put that me up there. Don't want to see the me. No, it's all right. Is it choppy for you?
It's not so bad. It's a little bit choppy.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. There's no one watching yet anyway. But this will be recording. It's all sorts of mischief. I can't see you watching though. Maybe because people haven't joined. I can't tell. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can put that there in case people comment. Okay, I might as well just start. So, non-duality. It can't be said what non-duality is. It can only be said what it's not. Because every single word about non-duality is what's being spoken of. Every single word. Every single movement. Every single appearance. Is it. Every single movement towards looking for it is it. It can't be found. It can't be seen. It can't be felt. In fact, really, the whole subject is totally pointless. But somehow, paradoxically, they're speaking about it. And somehow, paradoxically, there's the possibility of the appearance of a me dropping away. But this speaking about it is not for that purpose, because nothing can make that happen. It's just speaking about it. Oh God. Such a joke. So funny and so amazing. Oh God. Makes me cry nearly. So all the seeking, all the apparent movement towards something, is it? Nobody can take you to it. Nobody can take the me from you. There's nobody to surrender the me. There's maybe the appearance of a surrender of a me, but it's not this. It's just this appearing as that. It is this. Everything is. There's no practices that can bring an end to the me. Because the me's just an appearance. And how can an appearance get rid of itself? It's like getting this coaster to make itself not be a coaster. It's just an appearance. So nothing can be said about this, because this is the speaking. This is the listening. This is the apparent appearance of a me, feeling like they're separate. It's all the same thing. It's just one. It's all one. Non-duality, not two. Just one. But that one can't be known by a part. Because the part is the one. And there's nothing that I am saying can make the apparent me get it. Nothing. This speaking is not for me. The me can only move in the illusion of time. So if the me wants to make itself feel better, really go and do something in the appearance. Because whatever the me does, it will never get this. It will never see this, because the me only sees things in the illusion of relativity. And there's nothing wrong with that. And actually there's nothing that there's nobody that can actually do anything about the appearance. The feeling that I can do something about the appearance is part of the appearance. It's amazing. It's like I was saying last night, it's like everything is just the one colour, appearing as different shapes. And the me is just another shape of the same colour. Hi, Matsuts. I don't know what you said yes to, but yes. Yes. So the me searches in spirituality, because spirituality promises enlightenment. It's a promise that will never be fulfilled for the me. No me ever became enlightened. And nothing becomes enlightened. There is no enlightenment. There's just a sudden realization by nobody that there was no one going anywhere, and there was nothing that could ever become enlightened. It was just an appearance, just part of the one. And the one isn't the one somewhere else. This is the one. This. Simply, what is? Simply. The computer, the sounds, the feelings in the body, the thoughts. A still mind will not bring an illusion of me to this. It doesn't matter if it's chaotic or still. It's completely irrelevant. Neither will beads or a robe. Just sort of throw that in there. There's nothing wrong with beads and a robe. It doesn't do anything for the separate me, because the separate me will be searching for the next thing. Oh, there goes my Skype. I hope I'm still live. My internet net's a bit dodgy. I've got lots of tech going on at once. I'll call her back in a minute. It's Lorraine. So I'm going to be here for about an hour, so till about 8 o'clock. If anybody wants to ask a question, there's two ways. There's the comments on the live video, and also you can Skype me if you like. And the Skype address is Lisa Lennon Non-Duality, all one word, all lowercase. And if you send me a contact, please write a little note like non-duality or something, just so I know that it's one of you guys, because for some really strange reason I get lots of requests from military guys in the US. Don't know why, but there you go. So I do a lot of deleting. But yeah, so if you want to do that, please send me a Skype request, and I will call you. Okay. Apparently Skype makes it a bit choppy, but we can always give it a go. Do you want to, shall I call you, Lorraine? Would you like to speak? Okay, I'll call you. Let's see how it goes. I'll just voice call you. It makes it, I think it's better then. Is it not connecting? Oh, there we go. I wonder if that's a bit loud on the phone. Let me just... Well, we'll see. Oh, no. Maybe her internet's bad. Hey.
Hey, can you hear me alright?
Yeah. Yeah. Internet overload. Yeah.
I loved that you were saying that it makes no difference whether the mind is still chaotic, because that's just another happening and it makes no difference whatsoever.
No. And I get people sometimes saying to me like, oh, my mind is, you know, I can't still my mind, I can't still my mind. And it's only useful if you want to still mind. But it's not You know, like if you want muscles, you go to the gym or whatever. But it's got no no relevance to
No.
this.
To this.
Yeah, to what is, to oneness, to wholeness. Having a still mind doesn't bring a me to wholeness, because the still mind is wholeness. So it's just not kind of, it just is irrelevant whether there's still mind or not. It only makes for a more peaceful appearance. You know, that's a good thing.
And also then it seems then that then the separate me thinks that somehow a still mind can result in something, and that it kind of perpetuates the idea that this could be a result of something, or this could be achieved, and this is not the result of anything. There's no cause and effect in this.
No.
It can't be the result or a cause of anything.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Because it is everything. There's never been anything but this. This is everything. There's nothing to cause this. This can't be got to, because it already is the case. It's already reached. It's constantly reached. I was going to say something. What was it? Honestly, my mind. Like, I don't even know if my mind is still or not. I don't really notice. I just don't notice. It's like very forgetful, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to say. A lot of spiritual practices, it's almost like there's a promise of freedom, enlightenment, if the mind is still. But nothing can cause that. Nothing can cause the appearance of a me to drop away, because there is nobody in control of the appearance.
No.
It just appears to be like that as a function, but there is actually nobody in control of any of the appearance. Like if, I get up and I go out.
There's not even a me there to drop in.
Sorry, say again?
And there's not even a me to drop away.
No, but that can be a seeming appearance. And it doesn't matter how many talks are gone to, or satsangs are gone to, or seeking is done, it makes no difference, because it paradoxically is everything appearing as that. And it's a paradox that the mind just cannot grasp at all. And it's a paradox that can't sensibly be spoken about. Not in any kind of like coherence, or it just can't be spoken about, really.
The coherence is not even in the words.
No, it's not. It's not the mind that hears this message. Though that can happen as well. There can be like seeming intellectual understanding of it. And I hear some people say that there's intellectual awakenings, but I don't know about that. Here it was just somehow it was just blatantly obvious that this is it. This is it. And it's never not been this. I mean, there's no beginning to this. Can a beginning be actually found? Can't. Can an end be found? It's only found as a thought. And that is the completeness appearing as that. Yes, funny, isn't it? It's all so funny, it can't even be taken seriously. I can't imagine being... No, I'm not going to say it. Naughty live, sorry. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
And it places everything.
Yeah. Everything.
Everything. And like, for me, wants to find some significance in the story. That as the story changes, somehow there is some there's a significance to the changes, but there is no significance.
No, just assuming significance.
Yeah.
And it also measures itself. It's called, I remember with Ananta, it used to be called taking the temperature, didn't it? The me takes its temperature to how close it is to freedom. And it measures it in all kinds of ways.
Yeah.
You know, by having spiritual experiences. They're just, everything is just one. The spiritual experiences, which can be like, you know, great. The laughter that comes, you know, when it's like seen. Stillness of the mind. The improvement in life situations.
Some of them.
Some of them. Like in the story of Lisa, Lisa's life situations just got better and better. But it didn't bring that separate me any closer to this. It was just still an appearance. It was just a more comfortable appearance. You know, from being young and being unhappy, I guess, and messed up, to slowly, like getting older and doing various practices and stuff, the character of Lisa became more relaxed and, you know, less troubled. But it made no difference to this. It was still an appearance. All the one energy. And now it's just the one energy appearing as a story, as thoughts. Apparently in the head, but now I'm very unsure about where thoughts are. I don't know where they are anymore. I can't see. I can't tell their seeming point in space. And that's a wonderful thing, because without that scrabbling in time... Sorry, go on.
Where are thoughts? You can't find them.
No, can't find them. They just appear out of thin air. Like everything. Actually, it's quite a good analogy that everything that seems to appear is just like thoughts. Because then the appearance disappears because you've turned your head or you've left the room or something. And then if you were like, it's like if I went to the kitchen and thought about the living room, it'd be a thought. It's just as real as the thought. The thought is, it's just, this is all the same stuff. Appearing in a seeming different density. But it's all the same stuff.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's all life.
Yeah. There's no difference whatsoever.
No. Only to the
And
body mind.
it seems like... Pardon?
Only to the body mind, which is another appearance. Because the body mind can still think, well, that's crap and that's not. That there's still difference in that appearance. But that appearance is not for anybody. There's no longer a separate something in that appearance thinking that it is that.
Yeah.
When that separate appearance seems to go, the body mind is no really different from the seagulls, really.
No. No. Because it's all the same thing.
Yeah.
See, apparently.
Yeah.
And, like, you can't, like, I can't say what knows that, because there's nothing that knows that. Yet, it's known, but I don't know what it's known by.
No.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, because there's nobody that can know it. There's nothing that can know it.
No.
Knowing is just another
No, but
appearance.
it's somehow knowing it's like, because it's just seeing itself somehow. I don't even know how to express it. I really don't. I really don't.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, because when there's a looking, it's not being looking by anyone, this paradox can seem to appear. But that is not a constant state. That is just another appearance.
Yeah.
And it's very paradoxical for the mind. Because the mind thinks, well, I need to stay in that seeing all the time. Why? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter this seeing of, or this seeming knowing, it's just another appearance, because it's not there all the time.
Yeah.
When I'm busy in the kitchen making dinner or working or whatever, I'm not sitting there going, yes, there's a knowing. I'm just, there's just doing happening. It's just what's happening. And the freedom is in the happening. Whatever's happening, that is the freedom appearing. The freedom is not in the knowing of the happening. It is in the knowing and the happening, both or neither. It doesn't really matter.
No, because it's the same.
Yeah. I guess if there's any freedom, it's the freedom from the me, which was never there. Blows my mind.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. If anyone wants to write me messages, I got it nice and big, so I don't need to squint at the screen. Yeah.
If anybody wants to come and speak to Lisa, just Skype her. She's very nice to speak to.
Thanks. Yeah, that's okay. Guess it's well, sometimes you have to get used to Skyping, don't you, live? It's kind of not, it's like not
Yeah.
natural, seemingly natural. It doesn't feel, it feels a bit intimidating.
Yeah. It's weird because you and I speak all the time, and now I can't see you, and I'm speaking to you. But it's also, it feels different when you know that it's live. You know, there's a different feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then something always feels a bit shy in this character when something is live.
Yeah, you kind of have to get used to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also different as well because I can't be as naughty as I normally am with you. Let's behave. So if anybody does have any questions, I'm very happy to answer any questions. You can just write them in the comments box underneath the live feed, and I'll be able to read them, because I'm actually doing the live broadcast on my phone, but reading the comments on my computer. Unless everyone's out playing Pokemon Go, of course. That seems to be what everybody's doing. So this is it. This is it.
Yeah.
Hi, Nitya. This is the beginning of the line and the end of the line simultaneously. In this, without the movement of time and the movement of the apparent me in the apparent time, there is no death for anybody anymore. That seems to just evaporate, if I can say that. It's always hard when you're speaking about a paradox, isn't it? But you know, I can only speak in words, and the words are seeming movement in time. When there is no me, there is no time, and therefore there is no death. There is only what is, and what is. There's no word for timeless. Well, it is timeless, but it's also the eternal this. It's not even now, because now has to be kind of caught and held onto, and it can't be. Oh, Aparna. Hi, Aparna. Hi, Lisa. Just curious how all masters say focus on the self only, not on objects to stabilize the self. It is true. Is it true, or should it be done to be so? Because in my experience, I can't do it because I am already self. I'll just go quiet a minute. Who would focus on the self? It would be a dream focusing on a dream. It would be an appearance focusing on an appearance. When it's all, everything is the one appearance. It's taking a part of oneness to focus on another part to become itself. And it doesn't, it's impossible. It's all the same thing. I can't do it because I am already self. Yes, it's like the appearance of me trying to focus on itself. All that is an appearance. That's just what's happening. That is life appearing as that. There's nothing can be done for that appearance to seemingly fall away. But what hears whatever can be heard in this message, it's not the me. It's not the me that can hear somehow what's being said. The me, there might be a me that's trying to find something in it, but there's also something that hears it. But paradoxically, it's life hearing it's oneness hearing itself speaking about itself. but not for any reason, not to become free, not to become enlightened. It's already free. Hi, Barak. It's like something that's already free playing out becoming free, or playing out trying to become free. Freedom playing at trying to become free. Because the me is a appearance in time and space, it can't see the freedom in everything. It's a something that can only see another something. Like even when it looks for freedom in a teaching or a practice, it's a something looking for a something, trying to find freedom in another something. When it's already everything. This is everything. And I don't know why other masters say that or care. Actually, none of it. It's all just, that's just what's happening. Seemingly what's happening. Masters, children, animals. It's all the same thing. It's all life appearing as all these separate energetic appearances. It's all the same life. The self is just an appearance. Really, there is no self. There's no self that actually exists apart from everything else. It can't even be found. Because when it's looked for, what's happening? It's just looking for it happening. It's only ever what's happening. There's nothing else. Anything else that's looked for or thought of is what's happening. And then what happens is the sense of a separate me looks for what's happening to find its freedom. This is so ridiculously simple. Thank you. Me too. I'm wondering, what is it takes to be this openness, truly, totally after truth? What is it? What is it takes to be in this openness? Well, there's nobody in the openness. There is just openness. There's nobody that can, there's an appearance of somebody who can be open, but that's just an appearance. I'm not quite sure I understand your question. What is it takes to be in this openness, totally after truth recognition? Well, actually, there isn't an after a true recognition. There is only what is. There's a story of a recognition, but in reality, that's just a story. It's nothing more than a story. Nothing is actually happening. Okay, like sometimes still the conditioning or identification is left. Well, there's conditioning, but there was nobody there. There was nobody there to be conditioned anyway. It was just conditioning. The illusion is that there was somebody there that was conditioned, and now there's somebody who's not there, and somehow that changes the conditioning. But that's not true. There was just conditioning. There wasn't anybody who was conditioned. The anybody is the illusion. There's just conditioning. The identification is the seeming sense of me identifies. That's where the identification is. And that just seems to go. But conditioning, it's neither here nor there. I mean, if you want to get rid of conditioning, go and see, what are they called? Neuro-linguistic programmer. Or a therapist or something like that. Because conditioning was not a result of a seeming me. The body-mind gets conditioned through its surroundings and its society and its parents and its experiences. But that's just the body-mind. The sense of a separate me is not the body-mind. The sense of the separate me is the illusion that I am somebody living in this body-mind. That's the illusion. In this, nothing needs to change, because nothing can change anything. It is whole. It is already whole. Only the sense of a separate me wants to have anything to change. And it thinks it can change it, but it doesn't. That's a dream. That's a dream of somebody who thinks it can change something. What time is it? Okay, well, I've got about a quarter of an hour left. Yeah, that's right. The sense that I can change something is the illusion. Change seemingly happens, but it's not done by this illusion of a me, of an I. Say which bit? Which bit? I'm sorry. I can never remember what I said. It's gone as soon as I've stopped speaking. Just ask me another question, that'll be the easiest way. from this, there's nothing wrong with a separate me, a sense of a separate me. Because that's just life appearing as that. I love that Richard Sylvester quote. I love quoting this one. There's no difference between being asleep and awake, unless you're awake. Not that there's anybody awake. Nobody can wake up. You don't remember either. The appearance of an apparent someone being awake, which is not true, is no different from the appearance of somebody being asleep. It's the same one. It's the same energy. It's all one. And it can be said over and over and over again, but the me will never hear it. It's not the me that hears this. There's just a hearing of it. Like if I listen to a non-duality speaker, it's like drinking fresh spring water. It's the most beautiful thing, because there's nothing in it. There's nothing to try and understand. There's nothing to understand. There's nothing to get. This wholeness is so pure. It's so pure. So complete. It is completeness. It's completeness that can never be gotten hold of. Terrifying for the me. It's in total free fall. Well, I've been wittering on for 50 minutes now. Do you want to say anything, Lorraine?
No. It's just amazing how there is a seeming movement through time and space, but there isn't.
Yeah.
And the me is so used to an experience of moving, of movement of time and movement. And then it's seen that the movement is just a seeming happening. But it isn't. And I can't even put that into words.
Yeah, that's right. That's the paradox that the mind can't get. The mind will never get this. The mind will never get that seeming paradox of an appearance of time. And I hear what you're saying. It's like the whole appearance is held together somehow. It's very like the body and mind could say, yeah, I know that I'm going to go to bed and I'm probably going to wake up tomorrow and have breakfast and all the other things that happen. But it's all appearing here. It's all appearing in this. The whole sense of I'm going to do something is the appearance in this. And that's the bit the mind can't get, because it seems so real and so tangible that the feeling I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to get up tomorrow. And that I'm going to become awakened next week. Or when I go to the next satsang. Or when I live on water for a week or something. You know, the eternal promise of tomorrow.
Yeah. The eternal promise of the next moment.
Yeah. Yeah. And it will never come. It'll always be
No.
this. It's always appearing as this. The next moment is this. Tomorrow's a thought appearing in this. Enlightenment is a thought appearing in this. Not getting it is a feeling and a thought appearing in this. Not getting it is freedom appearing as not getting it. It's a wonder.
Absolute wonder.
Yeah, a wonder. But not for anybody. It's not a wonder for Lisa.
No.
Lisa hasn't got a clue what's going on. It's a
I don't
play.
either.
Yeah, it's a play. It's nothing playing.
Yeah.
Kind of.
For no one. For no reason.
Yeah. I mean, try and grasp what is. It's impossible to grasp. For anyone watching, have a go. Not for any reason. Just have a go at grasping
And then the grass.
what is.
Then the grass thing is just what is.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's total free fall. Even the grasping is in free fall.
This makes me think about how we were talking the other night, and I said that continuously feels like a frog trying to get out of a bucket, slipping down the side.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah. Greasy bucket. A really greasy bucket.
Yes. Because the moment there is a happening, there is a not happening at the same time. The happening and the not happening, it's like the creation and the destruction. There is no capacity. Whatever would try to grasp is after and dies immediately, almost even before it's born. I don't even know how to articulate that, but I know you know what I mean.
Yeah. The easiest way of saying it, it's just this. And it can't... And this can't be split into a before and an after. It's impossible to split this into a before and after.
Yeah.
Only the seeming appearance of a me can do that. And it can only do it through thought. It's so nice, this live thing. You see little hearts wandering across the screen. It's really nice. I like it.
Barack is saying it's a play.
Yeah. A wondrous play. A pointless, wondrous play. Not pointless in a hopeless, like, oh, and oh. But like, there's no point to it. It is the point. It's a point without a point. Yeah. Ah,
So beautiful.
yeah. What time is it now? 5:02. Well, unless anyone's got
That's
one
not
last
bad.
question, I'm going to call it a night. Or comment, or anything. It doesn't have to be a question.
One of my kids are crying, so I'm gonna go. I'll phone you back later.
Okay. It's good not to have questions. It's good to have questions too, though. Makes no difference, really. I just quite enjoy questions. Sort of, I don't know. Seems to make something respond easier than just talking out of the blue, because I can just keep saying the same things over and over. Though I don't mind doing that either. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a joy. Here it's been a joy. And yeah, hopefully see you next time. Bye. She said. There we go.